This is Laura trying to prove something. I don't know what she's trying to prove here, because all she proved to me was that her fucking listening comprehension is really fucking low. Like, of like a fucking baby's listening comprehension. I have no idea what the fuck she's actually trying to prove here, because she didn't prove anything. So we're going to listen to what Laura said, right? And then we're going to go to Laura's quote-unquote proof. She needs to learn what proof is, because this isn't proof of anything. But let's just listen here.
It's not life-shattering. It's not life-fucking changing. And all of a sudden, you can't garner the same sympathy. You can't lie to people. Here's a newsflash, Alicia. Your own friends knew you were full of shit. That is why MM said, I don't want to hear it, because you were fucking lying. And we all know someone that's had breast cancer, and your stories did not add up. Your stories...
Okay, so there's Laura saying that I don't believe Alicia's stories. Her stories aren't adding up. Laura's speaking for me as if she knows what I'm thinking, right? Which is not the truth at all. I never said that her stories weren't adding up or any of this shit, right? But this is her proof of me saying that. This is hilarious.
We're lies. And she said, oh my God, how does Laura know what's going on in my mind? I never said that. Here we go.
I never cared if she was fighting with Laura. Of course, I commented more. She was, they don't like that for you. I mean, another thing is like, and I know for me, this is just, talking for me, but it could be the same for other people. Why people might not be in her chat sometimes, okay? Because she kept bringing that up. For me, I'm just going to be dead honest. All this cancer talk is really fucking triggering for me, okay? I watched both my parents. This fucking horrible disease killed both of my parents. And I really try to not think about it as much as possible. It's hard not to, especially this time of year, because, I'm a couple of days away from my mom's, anniversary of her death. And this time of year is hard enough for me as it is. And to listen to all these words, oncologists and, chemo and fucking radiation, and it's triggering for me. And I know there's a lot of other people here who've lost loved ones because of cancer, breast cancer specifically, it's triggering to listen to people talking about it, so it's like, while I want to follow your journey and everything, it's also hard, and I need to take breaks from it as well, hearing about cancer, because it does get to me, mentally sometimes. But, it does. I'm sorry. I purposely avoid videos and shit about cancer because of that, because it triggers me. I don't like to sit there and purposely watch videos about cancer, because it's like, it just gets me upset. Why would I do that to myself? I don't want to think about cancer all the time. I thought about cancer for years of my life, dude. Cancer overtook my life for years, okay? Not my cancer personally, but my parents' cancer, dude. I had my dad die from lung cancer, my mom died from kidney cancer, and it was a big part of my life for years, okay? And I watched the disease take somebody I loved, and there was nothing I could do about it. So hearing about it and constantly surrounding myself in that environment is just not good for my mental well-being. I want to know what's going on with you, but I don't need to know, every detail sometimes, because it's hard to hear. And I know I'm not alone in feeling that. There's a lot of other people that feel the same way, as me. So, I mean, you can't just assume that people aren't coming in your chat because you're not fighting with Laura. There's many reasons. A lot of reasons is she'll send me her link. I'll be like, sorry, I'm not, hockey with my son. I can't come in now. I'll watch it later. She knows that, but she goes live the other night and she's like, oh, well, certain people on my chat. And then Laura goes live. Laura's just going to take anything she can and run with it.
So there you go. Now let's go back to what she said again, as compared to the truth.
So Laura somehow thinks that that's proof that I said I didn't buy Alicia's stories, or her stories weren't adding up. She somehow thinks that me saying that cancer is triggering for people, and that's why people might not be in Alicia's chat sometimes, she thinks that that's proof of what she said the other day. Laura, you really need to learn what proof is. You just proved that you're a fucking idiot. That's really all you proved right there. I mean, you really need to learn what proof is. How is that proof of me thinking that Alicia's stories aren't adding up? Please tell me. Please tell me. Girl, you need to learn what proof is. You proved absolutely nothing right there, except for that you're fucking stupid. So, have a good one.